Do you love a good cottage farmhouse before and after kitchen? So do I. So you need to come with me on this tour right now. Come on, let's go. Yes, you can bring your coffee. This is my niece Yvonne, and today we're going to go into her and her husband's really cute cottage style farmhouse kitchen. They're both really creative and they love to grow some of their food and preserve food and make their own gifts and Christmas presents, and it's always a good meal when we go over there. We've had a lot of fun with them in their cottage home, and when you go on their street, you wouldn't even know that there's a house back there. There's actually just a couple of houses, so this is basically her driveway, but it's a beautiful drive out to some woods. You'll see it changes and everything is so green right now, but what a gorgeous setting. And they're still in the city limits but on the outskirts of town, so it's really convenient. I mean, it's the good life, right? It's they have a cute cottage home that they bought back in 2013, and it was built in 1979. So as they were moving in, they knew there were things they wanted to change, and they're just like us, they're still in the process. But the kitchen was a big one for my niece. She really wanted an updated kitchen because it's really the heart of their home. And like I said, they love to entertain. They had their middle daughter's wedding reception there, and it was beautiful. And they even had caterers working in this kitchen with no problem. But they did not change the footprint. There was the option to, take down walls and stuff, but they decided to keep the same footprint, but just make it their own and brighten it up and do some custom things, some DIY things, and some bargain shopping and some splurging. And I think it came out great. And it was a kitchen on a budget, but it is gorgeous. So I think you're really going to like the kitchen and get some ideas. It's very cottage or farmhouse style. So if you like that style, you're going to love it. But isn't this just a beautiful drive into the house? Now we get back to the woodsy wonderland, and here is their gorgeous little place. And I love all the brickwork, and they've been working on this front garden. It's just beautiful in the summer, a lot of things yet to bloom. And her husband made her a really pretty fountain last year. So what a great entrance. Vintage milk can from her husband's great-grandparents' farm, actually. And let's check it out, the before first. You can see it had a lot of cottage character to it, but it had a lower ceiling. It was quite dark, and the counters needed updating. The cabinets they ended up keeping since they were a solid oak cabinet. Just like us, they ended up painting those to stretch the budget. And you can see it starting to come along here. And Yvonne added in her signature chandelier. She has a lot of beautiful chandeliers through her house. They were able to raise the ceiling. It didn't have a lot of crazy stuff up there, and added lighting, which was a big deal. I think you'll agree It's quite a change. She still wants to change the floor, but I love the floor. I love terrazzo tile. So a solid walnut counter, and added in a farm sink and new tile, and repurposed actually some beadboard from another room for the ceiling. And I'm going to put some of her pictures that she gave me of some cooking and entertaining they've done, just to get you inspired. And if you're not hungry by the end of this video, you're a better person than I am. She thrifted this cute little marble pedestal and made the curtains, and there's a view out the front, and you can see it's an L shape. And like I said, they kept the same footprint, but just really improved on the storage, updated a lot of things, including the appliances, added lighting, molding, and just gave it a really gorgeous farmhouse cottage feel, and just customized it. Added some color on the walls. And it's very easy kitchen to work in because you have the cleanup side here with the walnut counters. And then the cooking and serving side is around the corner. So you can have 2 people or more even working in here, and it works really great. This was a custom design that they had done for their hood. And the cooktop is there, and they added in a lot of great storage. And this is one of my favorite features, is I'm about to show you this pull-out spice rack on either side. Is such a great use of space, and your spices are right there as you're cooking. That's some local art that she put above the cooktop. And you can see the other side also. I don't know if she signed up for me to be snooping around in her cabinets, but I did it anyway. She's very organized and keeps things squared away, so I think they look great. And over on this side, they bought a quartz countertop, and that was the splurge part. But here's a window that looks out the back, so it's truly a heart of the home command center. You can see what's going on in front and what's going on in back, and they have a great swimming pool back there and wooded view. There's the lighting and the beadboard, and there's another, that lantern on the wall was also from her husband's great-grandparents' farm. So some great sentimental items in there also. And here's some of their cooking, and you can see that beautiful quartz countertop. It's great for prep. She does this flower pressing project here. A lot of projects happen in this kitchen. And there's just plenty of room to do what you need to do without having to knock down any walls. This wall here is in between the kitchen and the living room there, and that was one that she had considered knocking down, but it has the pantry. Lots of homemade good stuff coming out of this kitchen. In like a week's food prep, you've got a great big space to work on everything. And there's the microwave down there, and I love a microwave not above the stove. I love to have it where it's kind of tucked away like that. That was great. And this is one of her parties that they did. That might have even been the wedding. I can't remember. Just a reminder of the before, how dark and low ceiling. And the changes that came made quite a difference, I would say. Let me know what you think in the comments. but such a cozy kitchen, and the dining room is kind of petite, which makes it really nice that there's some stool seating in the kitchen for sort of overflow. And here's her pantry that she probably didn't want me going in. But for an older house, it had a really nice big pantry. So it's good they didn't eliminate that. And there's the extra seating, and they put the details on the front of the peninsula there. And the house already had a lot of beadboard and some shiplap. So a lot of cute cottage character, and I think they kept that, but just really improved it functionally and made it beautiful. And I was there with her sister, my other niece, and we're planning a party. And just a sneak peek of her little dining room. I know she's planning on doing some things in there later. But let me know how you like a cottage kitchen. And thanks for watching today and coming along for the tour. I hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe for more. See you soon.